What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is October the 11th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers on this fun Friday. What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is October the 11th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before we get into any of that, make sure to hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. So starting off with data points, you do have PPI coming out in roughly 28 minutes. A couple Fed speakers throughout the day, but in reality, it's going to be the broader market digesting everything in its entirety that's been happening. And there has been a lot of good, a lot of kind of neutral, plus a lot of escalations coming from the Middle East. As of right now, though, the fear and greed index is still under the greed category. So despite somewhat the negative data yesterday, it still is holding fairly strong. So meaning people's appetite for risk is on the table. Futures are pulling down slightly. So NASDAQ is down 0.27, S&P it is down 0.05, and Dow is down 0.08. And banks are kicking off their earnings. So far, so good-ish. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, without further ado, let's get right to it. So starting off, Sofi is up slightly, 0.23%. And in my opinion, they're finally deviating from piggybacking off of the broader market now to banks. Because of course, Wall Street counts Sofi as nothing more than a bank, but a heavily shorted bank. So 16.92% of the free float is being shorted. Works out to be 176.98 million shares overall are being shorted. If PPI does come out a little bit worse for wear, anticipate shorts to be fairly active, only because today is Friday. We already do know, especially if SoFi is close to the strike prices, it tries to get manipulated down sub 850, because right now there's roughly, I'll give you guys a quick overview of this actually while I have this up. So just to give you a overview, so this is SoFi from my video yesterday. So looking at the open interest, you see 37,000 at that 850. So once again, puts in perspective on exactly what might be coming and why shorts would have a financial interest in bringing it below that point right there. Aside from that though, with it at 866 pre-market, it is trading between these 2 points, so this R1 and R2. So 881 will be the next strong target / resistance, and then $8.39 will be the strong support. So most likely this R1 won't be touched, but my crystal ball sometimes is wrong. Plus in between there is that 850 kind of resistance pivot. So yeah, a lot going on with SoFi. Moving on, Tesla. So a lot of people oddly didn't really like the unveil yesterday. So it is down 6.01%. Shorts already this morning are increasing 167,000 shares. Tesla is not heavily shorted whatsoever. So 2.68% of the free float is being shorted. So it's not a squeeze play, just for transparency purposes. And generally shorts have actually been returning quite a lot over this last little bit. But still, if you flop on a big event, your stock is going to get hit. So right now with it at 224, it is slightly below this S1. So very wide gaps with Tesla, but it is definitely needs to get above this S1. So 224.28 is going to be that strong pivot. And then aside from that, 211. So this might be the start of the breakdown of Tesla, at least in the short term. We'll just have to wait and see. But the market doesn't seem to like it all that much. And on the flip side, there's one company that does kind of benefit from Tesla flopping on their robotaxi, and that is Uber. So Uber is pretty much up inverse to Tesla, up 5.3%, because of course, if Tesla was to unveil that, Uber would get slaughtered. So rightfully so, it is up. Not heavily shorted whatsoever, so I'm not going to waste your time for that. But with it right now at 82.01, it is trading between this R2 and this R3. So $80.58 will be the strong support, and then 84.91 will be the next strong resistance / target. I don't see this R3 being touched. Yes, Uber being up is somewhat justified, but in my opinion, I think once the market does open, it might gravitate it back towards this R2. But again, I could be wrong and all that. Wells Fargo did unveil their earnings. It is up 3.9%. Looking at this though, so net income 11.69 billion versus the estimate of 11.88. Revenue 20.37 billion. Estimate is 20.41. So yeah, it seems to be not doing all that great in comparison to the estimates. I think their actual earnings is underway right now. So there must be a lot of good future guidance or optimism for Q4. So maybe that is the reason why it is up. But as of right now, with it at $59.56, it is trading between this R1 and R2. So 58.59 will be a strong support. In my opinion, I feel that might be touched today. Again, that's just based on these numbers, not what they're actually saying right now. So we'll just have to, I guess, wait and see. But $60.66 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. So yeah, all in all, pretty good stuff for that. And last but not least, NIO. NIO is down 2.25%. Cannot catch a break. No actual news, no SEC filings. They did do an unofficial unveil of their Firefly, and so that's going to be December 21st, if I remember correctly. But still, I think Chinese stocks just cannot catch a break right now. So yeah, I think just shorts have been all over NIO as well at the same time. Except right now, shorts are returning, I guess, conveniently 265,000 shares, 12.67% of the free float is being shorted. So this is exactly why I like to analyze this type of information, because by shorts returning, that does mean that they are adding buying pressure. So the fact that NIO is red right now, down 2.25%, that does insinuate that there is true big institutions selling NIO for whatever reason. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts on that. But with it at 608, it is trading between this S1 and the pivot. So $6.12 is going to be that strong pivot, so that resistance / target for NIO that you'll really want to watch for it to get above. And then $4.68 will be the strong support. So this, similar to Tesla, might be the, I guess, breaking of NIO's technicals, at least in the short term. So yeah, let me know you guys' thoughts. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I always greatly appreciate that. Do you guys own any of these stocks, or is there any other stocks that is kind of on your watch list that you have been buying or interested in buying? If so, throw some of those tickers in the description below. But one final thing I just wanted to share with you, I just launched memberships with this YouTube channel. So if you do like the channel and want to support it, definitely consider joining as a member. And actually, one final thing, because you might as well get some free stock, because that is this promo right here. So it does give you 5 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000. So this is a kick-ass deal through Moomoo. So I'll have a link to the Moomoo and also my memberships in the description below, and also the comments. With all that said, appreciate all of you guys watching.